I'm tempted to title this the bedtime story. Hi guys, welcome to Grace Word with Giftuda Adiola. On today's episode of our weekly book review, the book that we'll be reviewing this week is titled Masterpiece by Francine Rivers. If you have not read this book, I honestly don't know what you've been reading. Francine Rivers has a way of bringing us to a point of healing, recovery, and restoration, and we can find that in this book. This story is about a man named Roman Velasco, who is originally known as Bobby Radin, and a woman named Grace Moore. Grace Moore is a single mother, while Bobby Ray is an artist. He goes around he goes around painting on walls, committing crimes, and running from the authority, the police officers. However, his moment of redemption comes when Grace Moore sought for a job and he hired her as his assistant. Somehow, their love for each other grew, and that was when they realized that they both had trauma, unhealed past, unhealed hurts that they've been holding on to and refusing to acknowledge, refusing to agree and come to terms with. This book taught me that my past does not define my future, and trauma should not be what I'm living on. I shouldn't let my past actions, I shouldn't let my trauma, I shouldn't let the actions, the hurts of the past determine my future, how I live my life, and how I relate with others, and how I move on. I'll be sharing one of my favorite scenes from the book. And my favorite scene was when Roman finally discovered God. It was when he collapsed due to heart failure, heart attack. Grace rushed him to the hospital. There he had an encounter with hell, with the demons, and that was the first time Roman remembered to pray to God. That was the first time he mentioned the name of God, asking for God to save him. This book taught me that there's nobody far too gone that God cannot save. There's nobody that God cannot hear. There's nobody that God will disown. It doesn't matter how dirty you feel. It doesn't matter how lost you think you are. It doesn't matter what you've done in the past. All these things honestly doesn't matter.